One of the biggest things that I've realized in building Come Home is being outside of the school building and being more of a support to schools from an outside lens is how difficult it is to sometimes just be in conversation. Not even about services or whatever it looks like, but just talking about the different things, learning about what they have going on, sharing about things that I've noticed or we as people who serve in different schools have noticed. That's one of the most difficult pieces, is the entry point to the conversation. Just learning from each other, sharing, and one of the things that I've been really focused on is what's kind of the pain point and what's the thing that people are really looking to learn about, to be in conversations about, to get information on, to just be in more conversations of. And I've realized specifically with the work that Come Home does, and I think this is where we position ourselves really great, is that our focus is on getting this work to stick and getting it integrated at a foundational level, from a climate and culture all the way into academics and instruction. And how do you also do that at scale? And I think that gets so difficult to do with time, demanding priorities, just all the different things that can go on, training and background. And so one of the things I'm really focused on right now is just how do we be in the conversation? Because when I'm working with folks or, leading different conferences or workshops or events, we get to be in the conversations together. And that's the best part, is actively talking through these things, sharing what we're dealing with, learning from one another, getting resources and practical strategies that we can use. But again, it's the entry point to getting there. And so one of the things I'm really excited about doing, and I look forward to sharing more about it and just sharing kind of what's come of it, is setting up these curated lunch and learns. This will be going on into August and into September, and I'm hoping to do them frequently and for K-12 folks as well as higher ed, but invite people in specifically around the lens of getting SEL to stick, SEL implementation. What are our unique challenges as districts and schools? What are things that we tried and aren't working? What successes have we found? What are some effective strategies? What articles or research can we look at to continue to evolve our practices? And I think when we can be in those conversations with one another, learn from one another, we step outside of our silos and we get not only community and resources, but also different ways people do it, different perspectives, different things that we hear and go, oh, I like the way that they've done it. And also just a space to know that that's a particular time that conversation will be having. So I'm gonna be building that out in South Carolina and in North Carolina, and just really, really excited to come together with more people who are committed to the work. That's really the intention here, is let's come specifically to talk about one specific lens, because we know how hard it is to get this work to stick. And so how do we implement this work effectively and learn from one another? Because there are so many incredible people doing so many incredible things, and so many great teams and people in great positions to do this at scale. And I think the more we can learn from each other, the better. So really focused on that, and really focused on just getting these conversations started right now.